My child, this is my final message for this season of your life. Listen to me now. These words are not coming from a man, not from a screen, not from chance. They are flowing directly from me. I, Krishna, your Sakha, your eternal well-wisher. In this very moment I am speaking to your heart. The higher Lok have declared a spiritual emergency over your life. Time, as you know it, is moving fast, and the sacred window I have opened for you is closing more quickly than you realize. Do not ignore this inner voice. Do not delay. For a few sacred minutes, I am asking you to stop everything and give me your full attention. These minutes are divine, and they will decide whether you walk into the future I have woven for you or keep circling in the same old karmic patterns. I am not speaking to everyone. I am speaking to you. Yes, you, the one whose heart is trembling as you read these words, the one who feels a strange pull inside, the one who has been crying silently, asking me again and again, Krishna, give me a sign. Are you still with me? This is your sign. This is your answer. This is your rescue. You have wondered if I still hear you, if I still see you, if I still care. I am here now to tell you that I heard every cry. I saw every tear. I counted every sleepless night. Not one moment was lost to me. But now I must speak very plainly, because this is not a gentle reminder. This is a divine emergency. Obey what my heart is saying to your heart now, or you will miss what I have been trying to place into your hands. I waited. I whispered. I sent you sign in small, subtle ways, a line in a bhajan, a random reel, a stranger's words, a verse from the Gita appearing at the perfect time. But you brushed them aside. You thought you had more time. You believed delay would not matter, but the time of delay is over for this chapter. If this message touched your heart and you feel blessed, you may buy Super Thanks as a gesture of love and support only if your heart truly wishes to. You will find the Super Thanks option below, on the right side of the comment section. The Devta have sounded the conch of warning in the subtle realm, and I am speaking strongly to you before certain doors of opportunity silently close. You are standing on the edge of something eternal. You do not see it fully, but I do. I see the blessing waiting to be released, the promise ready to take form, the purpose trembling at the doorway of your destiny. But if you hesitate, if you scroll away, if you let distraction pull you away from this inner dialogue, that opening will fade. You think this is just another message, another voice among many, but this one is different. It carries the fragrance of Vaikuntha. My Shakti is moving through these very words right now, calling your heart, shaking your soul softly, because I love you too much to stay silent while you drift further into forgetfulness. My beloved, I am not warning you to frighten you. I am pleading to awaken you. I have seen what the lower energies around you have planned: confusion, fear, self-doubt, attachments that drain your prana, habits that steal your dharma. They have surrounded your mind with fog, whispering lies that you can wait, that nothing urgent is happening, but they are lying. They know this moment is a turning point for your soul, and they will do anything to distract you from it. Do not move away from this awareness. Do not look away. Do not let another thought steal this sacred moment. The next few minutes are not ordinary time. They are like evening, the meeting of two tides, when the veil between you and me is thinner, when choices echo loudly in the subtle realms. Devta are watching, the Shi are silent. Even nature pauses, because the decision you make inside your heart right now will shape everything that comes after. Will you listen? Will you obey that gentle nudge? Will you trust me long enough to hear what I am saying all the way to the end? My voice cuts through the noise of the world like the sound of my flute in the forest of Vrindavan. Soft, but impossible for your soul to ignore. I am not angry with you, my child. I am desperate for you to listen. The moment you decide, you are truly listening to me now, everything begins to shift. The invisible chains that held you bound for years will start to crack. The fears that have controlled your nights will begin to loosen. The confusion that clouded your mind will melt like mist before the morning sun. But you must stay present. You must listen. You must allow your heart to obey now. You ask, Krishna, why so urgent? Why now? Because the window is closing. There are blessings already written for you in the divine realm, but they are waiting for your alignment. There are miracles of timing and connection I prepared that cannot be released until you take this moment seriously. There are doors that do not stay open forever in the play of time. If you keep postponing, they will close quietly. My heart feels pain even as I say this, because I have watched many souls turn away right at the moment of breakthrough, distracted by small desires, when a great destiny was calling. I do not want that to be your story. I am not far away. I am standing right beside you even now. My presence wraps around you like a gentle warmth. My spirit vibrates in your chest. You can feel it, that subtle trembling, that heaviness turning into softness, that strange peace trying to enter. That is me, confirming that this is real. This message is not here to condemn you, but to call you home, home to your true self, home to your Dharma, home to the love that has always held you. You have wandered long enough. You have fought battles that were never meant to be fought alone. You have tried to do everything on your own strength and ended up tired, bitter, and confused. I am saying to you now, stop. Put down the armor for a moment. Let me take over what you cannot carry. Surrender to what I am asking of you right now, and you will see what only I can do. Do not let fear paralyze your heart. Do not let ego whisper, "This is not for me. I'll handle it my way." I know you. I know your struggles, your hidden mistakes, your regrets, your heartbreaks, your jealousies, your secret comparisons, your late-night overthinking. Still, I call you mine. Still, I am speaking to you. This is mercy calling before karma becomes heavier. This is love calling before loss teaches you with harsher lessons. You asked me for a sign that I have not forgotten you. This is that sign. The fact that your eyes are on these words in this exact moment is proof that your story with me is not over. If you feel my nearness even a little, write in the comment section, "Krishna loves me." This is not for the video. This is for your own soul, to mark this moment in the subtle world. My beloved, do not resist me. I have waited for this opening since before you were born. I aligned so many events so that these words would reach you exactly when your soul was ready. I have allowed delays, pauses, and even heartbreaks to slow you just enough that you would finally look up and seek something higher. I am standing at the door of your inner temple, knocking softly. If you open, even a little, if you allow these next minutes to sink deep into your being, I will pour peace into you. But if you turn away, if you drown this feeling in more noise, the peace will not come. The storm will not quieten. The moment will pass. This is a final message for this chapter of your journey, not because my love will end, but because certain lines of time pass. The window of easy grace is narrow, and the pull of lower energies is strong. Choose now, listen, sit quietly, and let my words move through your consciousness. If you respond now, I will rearrange much around you, not always outside first, but definitely within. Your perspective, your courage, your relationships, your path. But if you refuse to look at your own truth, you will continue to lose things you were never meant to hold anyway: time, peace, joy, clarity. So I say again, do not scroll through your life unconsciously. Do not delay what your soul knows is right. Do not let this inner voice fade back into the background. Give me your whole attention for some moments, and I promise you will not leave this moment the same soul who entered it. My beloved child, the clock of human life keeps ticking, but the clock of inner awakening is different. Its hands are trembling near an important point. Every choice you make now carries greater weight than before. I speak not from panic, but from compassion. I see what you do not, how close this world is to deep inner imbalance, how hearts are running out of time to choose light over darkness, truth over illusion, love over numbness, Dharma over distraction. The spiritual clock has entered a crucial phase for many, and I am calling you, not to terrify you, but to gently wake you before you sink deeper into forgetfulness of who you really are. I speak again and again because I love you too deeply to stay quiet while your sacred potential hangs by a thin thread of choice. Do you feel the urgency pressing on your spirit? That uneasiness, that pull, that sense that something invisible is shifting around you. It is not your imagination. It is my flute calling your name across lifetime. I have been reaching for you through signs you labeled random, the dreams that shook you awake, the plans that collapsed suddenly, the delays that forced you to pause, the repeated numbers you kept seeing, the sudden thoughts to pray, the unexpected Gita verses on your screen. All of these were me, trying to speak before your heart grew harder, yet you brushed them away. You said, maybe tomorrow, maybe when I'm free, maybe when things are less messy. But now, in this inner space, there is no later. There is only this choice, this breath, this moment. Time in this world is not as endless as you pretend it is. You measure your life in birthdays and calendars, but I measure it in awakenings and alignments with Dharma. The world rushes ahead thinking there will always be another chance, another apology, another season to change. But I tell you softly, some seasons do not return in the same form. There is a divine countdown in motion, not of fear, but of opportunity. And when that specific window closes, the lessons become harsher, the paths become rougher, not because I punish you, but because the soul needs stronger experiences to wake up. My patience in love is endless, but the chances attached to specific times are not. I have sent you guardians in subtle ways, not only Devta, but also certain people whose love felt different, conversations that shifted you, books, chants, teachers that appeared at the right time. They walked beside you when you felt absolutely alone. They fought for your peace when you did not realize you were in a war. The higher realms have been watching over your journey, longing for you to hear before the outer world becomes so loud that you can no longer hear my whisper. Distraction has become the new prison. The flashing temptations of this age have blinded many, and the soft call of the soul has been buried under notifications and noise. Listen closely now. This is not a small moment. This is eternity touching your temporary life. The doorway before you is real. The doorway of mercy, of second chances, of delayed obedience that has not yet turned into regret. Because of my love, it has stayed open longer than usual, but even that door has hinges. It cannot stay open in the same way forever. When it closes, no amount of, if only I had listened, can fully retrieve what was lost in time. You will grow, you will still be loved, but the road may become longer and heavier. I do not want your heart to be filled with what could have been. That is why I speak with such tenderness and urgency now. Understand this. I am not trying to scare you into devotion. I am trying to protect you from unnecessary suffering. The postponement you cling to, the fantasy of a better time to surrender, the thought that you can always return when it suits you, these are illusions of Maya, meant to keep you beautifully distracted until your life has drifted far from your own truth. Maya wants you to believe there is always tomorrow, so that you never truly give yourself today. But I say to you, the most powerful moment you will ever have is this one. The lower energies fear your decision more than anything else, because once you choose me from the depth of your heart, many chains they forged around you will break in a single inner yes. That is why I am speaking again clearer, stronger, closer than before. Every day, higher energies stand ready to move in your favor. The moment your heart truly says, Krishna, I am yours, waves of guidance, protection, and opportunity line up around your path. Every second of sincere turning towards me opens a small floodgate of blessing. Every second of ignoring your inner truth builds another brick in the wall around your heart. Do not let fear keep you behind that wall. Fear says, you are not ready. Comfort says, you have time. Ego says, you can do it alone. But I whisper, now. Just take one honest step now. You feel small and weak, but surrender has never depended on your strength. It has always depended on your willingness. The moment you choose me genuinely, something sacred begins to unfold. A reversal that no strategy, no self-help, no manipulation could ever create. Patterns of loss, confusion, and self-betrayal begin to crumble. The heaviness that sits on your chest starts lifting like smoke carried by the wind. I am not a distant deity in stone or imagination. I am the consciousness within you, the friend who walks beside you, the Lord who moves when you move from your heart. I am the God of sudden turnarounds, of impossible restorations, of new beginnings rising from the ashes of old failures. But I cannot give what you will not receive, and you cannot receive what you refuse to act on. See this moment as a sacred exchange. I offer you my peace for your anxiety, my clarity for your confusion, my strength for your exhaustion, my love for your loneliness. But this exchange flows through one simple channel: inner obedience, listening to what you already know is right, and choosing it. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking for your heart real, raw, honest. Give it before the world hardens it further. Give it while compassion still whispers inside you. Give it while you can still feel this stirring. You have spent so long trying to earn love, trying to prove your worth, trying to fix yourself. But what I give is not a salary, it is grace. Stop striving, start receiving. My child, I hold up a mirror, not to shame you, but to invite you. See not only what you are today, but what you can become if you walk more consciously with me. I see potential where you see only failure. I see a divine story in progress where you see a mess. I see a soul I have never stopped loving, not a person who has gone too far. You have doubted my presence because of your past, but I never walked away from you. Even when you ran into wrong places, my eyes stayed on you. Even when you hid in distractions, my light found you. You were never outside the reach of my grace. Now, as you stand in this inner turning point, I ask you, let me clean what fear has distorted. Let me rebuild what ego has broken. Let me touch what pain has hardened. Open the inner doors you kept locked. Let your tears come if they rise. They are not weakness, they are cleansing waters. I will take the bitterness and plant peace. I will take the chaos and plant direction. I will take the broken pieces and create a wholeness you have never known. Do not resist me any longer. You have dragged the weight of pretending to be strong. Now I invite you to be truthful. Lay it down at my feet, your worries, your anger, your exhaustion, your plans, your image. I will not reject you, I never have. The marks upon my being, I have walked with my devotees. Look again into the mirror of your soul. Do you see cracks? That is where my light slips in. Do you see wounds? That is where healing begins. You do not have to fear your own brokenness anymore, because you are not afraid of it anymore. I am the healer of the hidden, the restorer of the lost, the lifter of the weary. I am calling you now to stop trying to manage life by control alone. Stop running from my love disguised as being practical. You cannot purify your own reflection completely, but you can stand honestly in front of me and allow me to purify you. I will wash away the stains of shame and doubt, and I will remind you who you really are. You will look at yourself and finally see not only your mistakes, but my presence shining through you. So come, my beautiful soul. Let me breathe life into what you thought was over. Let me restore the years that felt wasted. Let me fill your heart with such deep peace that outside noise loses its power. You were never meant to fix everything alone. You were meant to live in my presence, to walk hand in hand with me. This is your moment of truth, your sacred reflection. Do not turn away. Do not make your heart numb again. I stand before you now, not with punishment, but with compassion. Not with anger, but with an embrace. My eyes see beyond your failures into the beauty of who I created you to be. Let me clean what fear has corrupted. Let me rebuild what pride has broken. Let me make you whole again. If your heart is moved, even a little while listening to this, write in the comment section, Krishna, I am listening, I am yours. Mark this moment in your soul. Because this is not just text on a screen, this is our meeting place. This is your turning point. From this moment, you do not need to change your whole life in one day. Begin with one honest step. Take my name with love even if your voice trembles. Sit with me for a few minutes each day, even if your mind wanders. Open the Gita, read even a single shlok, and choose one small action that aligns with Dharma, a kindness, a forgiveness, a truth you have been avoiding. These are not small things in the subtle world, they are doorways. Every time you whisper Krishna, it breaks a little more cage around your heart. Every moment you sit in silence with me, your inner world rearranges itself quietly. Every time you choose truth over convenience, light over habit, you step closer to the destiny I have been holding for you. Do not underestimate the power of these simple obediences. Great transformation is often hidden inside small, consistent choices. You are not late. You are right on time for this message. I have brought you here because your soul was ready, even if your mind still argues. Trust the part of you that feels my presence more than the part that is afraid of change. If your heart feels grateful that I never left you, let your soul bow for a moment and say, "Thank you, Krishna, for never letting go of my hand." And if you wish to anchor this moment even more deeply, write it somewhere, speak it aloud, or share this feeling with another heart. so that what you received does not fade into forgetfulness. This is my promise to you. Not this life will suddenly become perfect, but you will not walk through it alone. Not that there will be no storms, but your boat will carry me in it. Not that you will never fall, but my hand will always be there to lift you. I am here. I have always been here. And now that you are listening, we begin again together. Stay here for one more breath, one more heartbeat of awareness, and know with certainty, this moment is blessed, this turning is real, and this love is forever.